Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're exploring the 1978 Washington quarter dollar, a coin that might seem common at first glance, but like many modern coins, it hides some fascinating details and can be surprisingly valuable in the right condition. Let's break it down piece by piece. The 1978 quarter belongs to the long-running Washington quarter series, which began in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The obverse, designed by John Flanagan, features Washington's bust facing left, with the word Liberty at the top, the motto In God We Trust to the left, and the date 1978 at the bottom. On the reverse, we have the famous heraldic eagle, wings spread, perched on a bundle of arrows, with olive branches below to symbolize both war and peace. Around the top is United States of America and E pluribus unum, with quarter dollar at the bottom. This reverse design was used from 1932 until 1998, before the 50-state quarters program replaced it. Minting and composition. The 1978 quarter was struck at 3 mints. Philadelphia, no mint mark about 521 million minted. Denver, D mint mark about 287 million minted. San Francisco, S mint mark about 3.1 million. Proof coin struck, sold directly to collectors. The composition is 75% copper and 25% nickel, bonded to a pure copper core. Each weighs 5.67 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters. Unlike earlier silver quarters, the 1978 quarter has no silver content. It's entirely a clad coin. Circulation value versus collector value. Most 1978 quarters you'll find in circulation are worth only 25 cents. Even circulated examples with light or don't usually sell for more than face value. But in high-grade mint state condition, the story changes. MS63, about $2 to $4. MS65, around $15 to $25. MS66, jumps to $75 to $125. That the finest known MS67s have sold for $1,000 to $2,000 at auction. Proof coins from San Francisco are worth about $5 to $10 depending on grade, with deep cameo examples reaching $50 plus in PR69 condition. Errors and varieties. Now let's talk about what collectors really love, the error coins. Some of the most valuable 1978 quarters are not normal strikes at all, but mint errors. Off-center strikes. Quarters with part of the design missing due to misalignment can bring $50 to $300, depending on how dramatic the error is. Clip planchets. If part of the metal blank was cut incorrectly, the coin may show a curved bite. These typically bring $25 to $100. Double dies. Some examples from 1978 show minor doubling on the lettering or date. Strong double dies can bring $50 to $200. Struck on wrong planchet. Occasionally, a quarter was struck on a dime or nickel blank. These rare errors can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Proof errors. A few 1978 proof coins with cameo frosting issues or multiple strikes are out there, and collectors pay premiums for them. Historical context. 1978 was one of the last years before major changes came to U.S. coinage. The Susan B. Anthony dollar would debut the very next year in 1979, marking a new era in American coins. Meanwhile, the Washington quarter was quietly continuing its run. By this time, most silver quarters had been pulled from circulation, so collectors were focused on finding high-quality clad coins like the 1978 quarter. Interestingly, even though billions were made, most went straight into circulation and stayed there. Few people saved rolls of 1978 quarters, meaning truly pristine gems are much harder to find than you might think. Auction highlights. A 1978 D Washington quarter graded MS67 sold for over $1,500 at auction. A 1978 P in MS67 has crossed the $2,000 mark. Proof 1978 S quarters in PR70 deep cameo have sold for over $1,000. Key takeaway. So, here's what you need to remember about the 1978 Washington quarter. It's a clad copper nickel coin, common in circulation. In average condition, it's only worth face value. In high mint state grades like MS67, it can bring thousands. Errors like off-center strikes, clip planchets, and wrong planchet errors add big value. Proof versions are collectible and worth keeping an eye out for. The next time you spot a 1978 quarter in your pocket change, take a closer look. While most are just worth 25 cents, you might just have a gem hiding in plain sight, one that could be worth hundreds or even thousands to the right collector.